Grandmasters and engines couldn't solve this puzzle. Then came the magician.
Hello everyone and welcome to one of the most amazing chess puzzles I've ever seen. The first time I saw this puzzle
How can
was
an
some
engine
10
not
years ago,
solve it?
and I really enjoyed
Wait,
it.
what is this puzzle?
I was really blown away by
What
it.
is the point of the puzzle?
And then I haven't
Are you
seen
black
it
or
for
white?
quite some time, and since I started my channel, I
Papa!
decided that I will show it at some point.
Shut the fuck up. Is it outside or no?
No.
She's walking because you were peeking through the hole.
Yeah.
Stop it, Papa. Not.
Point, but I never got around to it, always doing this video or that.
Is this the
video.
magician? Gies van Breekulen. Sounds Dutch.
Not really doing all that much puzzles, but it is.
Dude, this guy is fucking Monka-E, dude. Look at his eyes. He's devouring his soul like through the video.
Definitely a puzzle you do want to show to everyone. So the backstory of how the puzzle came to be and about this tournament in 1987 in Brussels, this super tournament, is very thoroughly explained in an article that I will link in the description below. The first thing you will see, it's an article on chessbase.com I found by Friedrich Friedel, as he was present there in the 1987 Brussels super tournament. So as the story goes,
I
they
noticed the
didn't know
haircut
who
too.
created the puzzle. A lot of people said that it was created there, it was created then, this person created it, but it was actually created in 1970 by the around 1970 by the Dutch endgame composer. There you have it, the gentleman on the left, Gijs van Brugge.
Endgame composer. What is an endgame
published
composer?
in 1997, so some almost 30 years after it was created. But as he showed it to some friends, and the puzzle was really incredible, it got out. A lot of people saw it. A lot of very strong grandmasters saw it. And so it happened in this super tournament of 1987, where English Grandmaster James Plaskett, along with Friedrich Friedel, was enjoying this puzzle. He showed it to him, and as the Grandmasters were playing in their super tournament, when they finished their game, they would join them and take a crack at the puzzle.
Ask, what is the
here's,
puzzle?
just to show you some of the players from this.
Is it how to mate black? As white or what?
Analyzing his game with Anatoly Karpov. There's Mikhail Tal in the back smoking a cigarette. So only some of the players from the super tournament, the three world champions, and here are some of the other players. These are the standings, the final standings of the super tournament. So it was a shared first place by Kasparov and Ljubomir Ljubojevic, followed by Karpov, Korchnoi, Timan, and Tal in sixth place. Which is very impressive, as Tal was really ill after.
Alright,
really
you're getting sidetracked, dude, in a YouTube video. That's not even possible.
I will show the solution in this video, but if you don't want to check it out, I'll totally understand. It's a great puzzle to enjoy for weeks or months, you know, until you crack it. But if you want to just enjoy the puzzle and then share it with your friends and family, that's also fine. Okay. So as we continue our story.
Wait, how is it now 2 minutes?
Welcome to Uganda.
How was it 0 minutes and now it's 2 minutes? The fuck? What, is it driving away?
Two of them were enjoying the puzzle. Grandmasters, after they finished their game, took a crack at the puzzle. No one was able to solve it. Then Mikhail Tal came, and he also.
I cannot open like this.
Peppa, go to mommy. Go to mommy. Go to mommy. Go. Go to mommy. Stay. Stay. Right.
Welcome to Uganda.
If I say leave at door, I mean leave at door.
Yeah, I also don't get it.
I don't fucking get it. Leave at door means leave at door. Why are they knocking and fucking having to give it to me? Cunt with his arse out.
also took a crack at the puzzle. He tried to solve it for some 10 minutes, but he couldn't do it. Then he got...
Solve it for some 10 minutes?
No
well,
straw
then he
for
left
your
the...
Coke.
No straw?
Nope.
Okay.
Here.
Fucking Greta Thunberg.
Yes, too.
No straw.
Well, I told you Max's shit.
It's not Max, it's Greta. She's been doing this. It's every restaurant. They have a reason now to save money. Because people that don't pay attention and then click the fucking I want a straw. Of course I want a fucking straw. You know what happened? You know what fucking happened a week ago? I ordered sushi. Right? I ordered fucking 25 pieces of sushi. And they didn't give me fucking chopsticks. Like, okay, I understand, like, maybe, like, if you order takeaway and you don't get cutlery, you don't press cutlery, right? But fucking chopsticks. Do they think I have fucking chopsticks at home? And if not, do they think I'm gonna eat it with a fork? With a spoon? With my hands?
Welcome
Oh
to
my god, the world has gone completely retardo.
the press room, and then he went for a walk, and they said that after he came back he had a eureka moment. He figured out the puzzle and then he presented it to them, and there it is. It's white to play in the win, and it's not an easy task since black is up to material a whole lot and the white doesn't really have much going for him.
What the fuck?
And,
Doesn't have much going for him. He has a fucking pawn that becomes a queen and gives him plus fucking 7. And then he's ahead. Wait. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. 6 versus 7. He's ahead plus 1. He's plus 1.
You're even welcome to use an engine to solve the puzzle because the engine doesn't solve it. Here, just to show you, this is a sorry, what? Okay, I missed it. Whoa.
How do you fuck up in a YouTube video? Or is this on Twitch into a VOD? I don't know. Like what?
Yeah. Okay. Just give me a second. I need to load it. I think I was using a different profile, so it's missing at the moment. But there it is.
You being a YouTuber and not editing your
There we
video.
have it. So this is an evaluation from chess.com
One turn.
with an engine. There you have it. It says at depth 53. I left it overnight, so it will go up to depth 53. It says that black is still winning, that white cannot win this. And here is an evaluation from a Lichess engine, also at depth 54. Also, it has cloud analysis. Still says black is winning. So the engine's not really going to help you on this one, unless you have like an engine with cloud analysis where someone already entered the solution. Then the solution will pop up. But you are welcome to use an engine to help you solve it if you want. So here, I will now present the puzzle. For those of you who don't want to see the solution, just close the video and then come back to it after you've decided you...
Alright, so what? Obviously, it's your turn, right? I'm gonna assume it's your turn because... yeah, that's how puzzles work. You get a queen, right? No. You can't do that. You have to force a mate. It's either... It's check into... It's check into this later, right? So first of all, you check. The only way you can block this is by going with this one. But that doesn't work, because then you check again here, right? And you can't take this back because this is pinned. It's pinned here, right? So you start with this, check. You have to move the king, actually. And you move the king... probably here, so you don't get checked when this happens, right? And you can't get checked by the horse. You move it here, and then oh no, no, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work because then I'm getting a queen. It has to be all check moves, kinda. I feel like You maybe start with the horse. Start with the horse, check. He moves here, check. He takes the horse. Now check. He moves. You don't want to move in the corner because then it's gonna end up with a mate eventually. So you're here, you get checked. You can't go here either because of the king. So you have to go, I assume, actually you can go in here. You can go back here, alright. And then I check again. The horse can come to block. I don't fucking
You wanted
know.
to see it, but once again, it's white to play and to win. However you can. So for those of you who are still here, I will now present the solution. And for those of you who were trying to solve it for a month or two and then came back after you solved it, congratulations to you guys. You guys are incredible. So as Todd came back from his walk, he presented the following idea. So the point is, yes, white does have something going for him. He can bring a queen into the game. The problem is if you bring a queen into the game, just knight f7 check, black wins the queen. King e7, knight captures here, king captures, and there's nothing to be done here. So what you would have to do here, instead of bringing a queen into the game, is actually knight to f6 check. And now there are several ideas possible. If you go to h8, then of course the queen comes into the game with check, which is excellent for white. Another thing, if you go something like king to g6, then you allow bishop to h5 check. And now again, if you go to g7, if you go to g7, then just queen and knight f7 no longer works because the bishop covers the f7 square. And after bishop h5 check, if you capture the knight, again just d8 queen, and the bishop still covers the f7 square. So what happens is that after knight f6 check, only good move is king g7. But now white continues with knight to h5 check. Again, what does black do? If king to f7, then you just bring a queen into the game, because now the king occupies the f7 square, so black cannot use it to fork the king and the queen. If you go king to h7, then it's bishop to c2 check, again forcing the king to go up the board, and then d8 comes again with check. So after knight h5, only good move is king to g6. So how does white continue here?
Okay.
Bishop to c2 with check. Again, nothing much to do here. If you go back, then just d8 queen. The knight no longer has access to the f7 square. So king captures on h5. And now, incredible as it seems, now comes the move d8 queen. And now what happens here? Black, of course, has to go for the queen. If you don't capture the queen, then white has a queen and is just winning. It will take some time, but he will surely win this game. So black has to go for the queen. Knight to f7 check. King to e6, we have knight captures queen on d8 with check. King to f5, and all of a sudden the white king has completely blocked off any escape routes for the black king, and the pawn on g3 prevents the king from escaping via the h4 square. So now if bishop to d1 check happens, it's mate. After e2, bishop captures, will be checkmate. So black has to prevent this. Black plays e2 and threatens to bring a queen into the game. But white says, no problem, bishop to e4, says, okay, you bring your queen into the game, and I deliver checkmate.
Oh my
so
god,
of course,
dude.
black cannot bring the queen into the game. Black has to bring a knight into the game
What
to
the
cover
fuck?
the f3 square. So now bishop to f3 is impossible, but this is only the beginning of our bishop's journey. Bishop goes to d5 now, with the threat of bishop c4 followed by
Oh wait,
bishop
that's so
e2
funny.
e4. Bishop goes to
He has to
so
pick
now
a
and
fucking
I deliver
horse.
checkmate. So of course black cannot bring the queen into the game. Black has to bring a knight into the game to cover the f3 square. So now bishop to f3 is impossible, but this is only the beginning of our bishop's journey. Bishop goes to d5 now, with the threat of bishop c4 followed by bishop to e2 checkmate. So again, black has to defend against that. The only way black can successfully defend is by playing c2. White again goes for bishop c4, threatens bishop to d2 checkmate. Well, after knight f3 blocks, you will capture on f3 with mate. And now again, if queen, just bishop e2. So once again, black has to bring a knight into the game. Again,
I don't get one thing
that
though.
threat of bishop c4 followed by bishop to e.
Alright.
e2 checkmate. So again, black has to defend against that. The only way black can successfully defend is by playing c2. White again goes for bishop c4, threatens bishop to d2 checkmate. Well, after knight f3 blocks, you will capture on f3 with mate. And now again, if queen, just bishop e2. So once again, black has to bring a knight into the game. So black already has four knights on the board. But now, now the e2 square is covered. Of course, you don't have bishop to e2, but now comes bishop to b5, threatening bishop to e8 checkmate. So again, what do you do here? Knight to c7, attack the bishop and also keep an eye on the e8 square, not allowing bishop to e8. We have the only move left for white to seek checkmate is bishop to a4, which will result in bishop to d1. And now black no longer has any moves. There is no way to prevent bishop to d1, and this is basically the solution.
What the fuck, dude? That's crazy, dude.
To your puzzle. Because after you try something, let's say knight to e2, you try to eliminate the g3 pawn, so maybe the black king can escape.
No
now,
time.
Bishop to d1, you just pin the knight, and next
No
move you're going
time.
to capture it. There's nothing for black to do here. After c4, let's say something, you just capture it, and after this, it's just checkmate. So it's incredible even to imagine that that this position ends in white checkmating black, but it's just one of those puzzles that's truly incredible. Again, by the Dutch endgame composer Hayes van Breukelen. So do tell your friends at the bar and the library about him, as he seems like a really awesome dude. Composing this masterpiece. Like I said, they're in the description below. I will put a link to the article on chessbase.com. There are a whole lot of stories about this puzzle, so you definitely want to check it out. Really just impressive stuff. But yeah, that's the.
That is actually impressive.
Welcome to Uganda.
That was a good burger, boys. A good burger. Lyrics, huh? No, I saved you. I saved you from a horrible sight. Alright, there we go. I was eating burger, onion rings, cheese sticks. Nom, 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 nom.
Welcome to Uganda.
Oh, that was a cool puzzle. I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty cool puzzle. That was next level. Next motherfucking level.